So you want to know the exact reason you act the way you act, right? You want to know why you keep attracting the same kind of guy over and over again. I'll tell you. So there's something called attachment theory, and there are things called attachment styles. Now, each person as an individual, you belong to one category of attachment styles. So you have an attachment style, and it kind of determines how you act in relationships. Now, let me explain. If you have never heard about attachment styles, I'll explain to you. Attachment styles, see it as a blueprint. It teaches you and it configures your mind on how to react and how to act in a relationship. So this is how you know your attachment style. This is what determines your attachment style. When you were a kid, it is actually formed from childhood. So when you were a kid, the people that were your caregivers, say your parents, your guardians, your uncles, your nanny, people that were supposed to be there for you when you were a kid, the way they treated you when you were younger, the way they were there for you, the kind of level of attention they gave you determines your attachment style as you grow up. It forms how you rely on relationships. It forms how you see relationships. And this is how you know your attachment style. This is how you become someone of a particular category. Now, there are 4 major types. People have one attachment style usually, but sometimes some people switch between 2 attachment styles, and there's a name for that, so I'll let you know as I go on. The first attachment style I'm going to be talking about is anxious attachment style. These people, their nickname is the warrior. They are warriors because they worry a lot. Now, if you're in this category, these are the possible traits you exhibit. Number 1, you worry too much about your partner. What is he doing? Where is he right now? What does he do? This. Who is he with? You have anxious attachment style. Number 2, this set of people, they are clingy. They are so clingy. Is it clingy or clingy? Whatever. You cling a lot. You always want to be around your partner. You don't want your partner to have breathing space. Your partner cannot hang out with their friends. If they go for too long, you begin to start saying, oh, what are you doing without me? Why do you have a life outside of me? It should be me. This is a me. Now, the third thing is you tend to want to control your partner's behavior. Like, you see, the way a real relationship works is that an adult comes with another adult, that is an individual and an individual. They come together with their individualities. They come in the middle to form a partnership. This is how a real relationship works in real life. But for people that have anxious attachment styles, they have a picture of how they want to be loved in their minds. So they want their partner to be exactly what they want. And so this is what they do. When your husband or your boyfriend is actually someone who, maybe for example, he wakes up in the morning, he's a very early person, like he's a morning person, so he wakes up like 6 a.m. but you wake up by 12 p.m. because you sleep very late. Now, for someone who's an anxious attachment style, they would not want their partner to be themselves. They want to force their partner to act like them. So they start feeling annoyed, like, why don't you wake up when I wake up? Why are you waking up separately? Why do you have a friend? Why are you calling him? Why are you on phone for long with your friend? Like, and they mean it. They are not actually lying or trying to just be petty, because I know generally as females, you are trying to be, females are petty, kind of, but this is not that kind of petty. They want to be the center of attraction to their partner. It makes no sense. But I don't blame you. Deep down, you just want to be loved. Now, personally, I used to be an anxious attachment kind of person until I knew better. And I knew better, that's why I'm teaching you, so you don't fall into that trap. Now, the reason these people act the way they act is because the caregivers that were supposed to be there for them when they were younger were not there for them. They probably had trauma or hurt growing up, and so deep down, they want to experience love. Sometimes they've experienced love from these people, but the love was not always there. They were not always there for them, and so they just want to grow up and be loved, but they are doing it the wrong way. So if you're in that category, you know yourself. Now, the next category of people I was talking about are the avoidant attachment style. Now, people in this category, you know what? These ones, their nicknames are the Lone Rangers. I call them the distance keeper. These are the kind of people that they are the opposite of anxious attachment style. They are not clingy. they want to be alone, they want to be independent. So these are the kind of people that when you're in a relationship with them, they ask you, why do we have to call every day? Because I'm in love. Why do you want to always talk to me? Like, I don't feel like talking to you today. Can we talk tomorrow? I'm having headaches. We talked yesterday. Why should we talk today? If you're married, you hear them say stuff like, I need my space for like 3 days. I just want to be alone. You're near me a lot. Like, can you just move a bit from me? They're actually avoidant attachment styles. So they have an avoidant attachment style. And if you're in this category, the people that were supposed to be there when you were young were very inconsistent. So today they are going to be there for you. The next day they act like they're not supposed to be there. And so for you to develop a coping mechanism, you decided not to depend on anybody. So you want to be a lone ranger, you want to be independent, and guess where it landed you? You started being an avoidant person. It's not your fault. You only just want to, you're trying to guard your heart. You're trying to be safe. Like, I don't want anybody to make me love them and then not be there for me. So the best way you think you can guard your heart is by being independent. Guess what? In real life, if you want to love, you have to actually let people into your space. You cannot always be alone and expect someone to love you up or love up on somebody. It does not work that way. It does not work on your own terms. You have to meet in the middle. That is how true love works. So if you're an avoidance technique person, if you have an avoidance attachment style, you know already. Now, the next attachment style I'm going to be talking about are the disorganized attachment styles. Now, this set of people, I call them the conflicted one. Why do I call them the conflicted one? Because they are very inconsistent. They don't even know what they want for themselves. And it's not their fault. This kind of people, while growing up, their caregivers were very, very hurtful at some point, and these same caregivers were going to love them at some point. Like, they will love you so much. You know, imagine you have a parent or a mom. Today, your mom is the best lover. She loves upon you so much. Like, I love you, baby. You're my sweetest son, sweetest daughter. And the next day, your mom is like, get out. What are you doing in my room? Get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't want to use the F word, but you know what? That's it. So this kind of people, they actually swing between emotions. They don't even know what they want for themselves. So today they want to be loved up. They are anxious. They switch between anxious attachment style and avoidant attachment style. So today they want to love up. They want someone to love them deep down. They're always calling their partner. They're like, babe, I just want to be around you. This. And the next day, they're like, why are you calling my phone? Like, leave me, let me be. And this is why I say this. Sometimes, many men generalize women and say, oh, all women are like this. It is the woman you are with, bro. It's not everybody. It's not all women. Like, it's not all women. Some of us ladies are actually going through stuff. Our attachment styles are actually hurting. They are like coping mechanisms from a place of trauma. And then somebody thinks that's how all women behave. That is not how all women behave. That's how unhealthy or women with unhealthy attachment styles behave. Make sense? So if you're in this category, it's not your fault. It's just because your caregivers were they didn't do their best. That's what I'll say. So you're trying to find a way to cope. Some days you want love, some days you're like, what is love? I'm in the broski. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now, the next category of attachment style, which is the last, these ones are the secure ones. It's called the secure attachment style, and I call them the chill ones, like my chill nigga. And that's the healthiest attachment style, and that's the best attachment style. If you are healthy, if you know what you want, you're confident, you know what you want in life, you are going to have a secure attachment style. Now, this is the style everybody should strive to have. Don't be anxious, don't be avoidant, don't be disorganized, be secure. If you're a secure person, you know exactly what you want. You're not moved. You want your partner to have their life. You have your own life. You know there's time for personal space, and you know there's time for collective space. You know that, oh, your partners can have friends of the opposite sex, and you're not jealous, you're not envious, except of course you start seeing things that can make you question the friendship. But if not, you are cool, you are fine. You don't have problems with your partner giving other people money and time. You don't have issues with your partner hanging out or being on a call with their old friend for hours. You don't have issues with your partner doing what they want to do and waking up when they want to wake up because they're not feeling well. You don't have issues with your partner deciding not to watch the show you are watching, but they want to watch. That is a secure person. And that's secure attachment style. So if you know from this video that you're not in any of this already, you know where you belong. Find your group people and start working towards moving to the secure attachment style. Now, I know you're asking me already, Ayo, I'm an avoidant person, I'm an anxious person, how do I become secure? I'm not going to talk about that in this video because I don't want it to be too long, but I just want to tell you something. Watch my channel, watch out, because I'm going to be talking about how you can develop a secure attachment style as a lady or a woman. So I'm very sure you enjoyed this. If you are new on this channel, subscribe so that you can get more of this. Turn on the notification bell so that YouTube is going to let you know when I post more amazing content, like how to develop a secure attachment style. Like this video so that YouTube can show it to other people. Share with your friends, share with your girlfriends, share with your boyfriend. Let them know this is why you act the exact way you act, and this is why you act the exact way they act. And comment. Let me know how you found this video useful. So see you in my next video. Have a great time. Bye.